Hill sponsors Martin vs. Joshua on Sky Sports Box Office.
KUGAN CASSIUS Rival TV in association with Macklin Marbella. What?
Stuck it on me then.
Stuck it on you. With me, I've got former IBF middleweight champion Johnny, come here. You know Johnny lost his first 9 fights as a pro. Come here. Right. He lost his first 9 fights, was it?
No, 3 fights.
3 fights.
Where you going with this? You interview my man.
Yeah.
Would this man have beaten Golovkin?
When?
When he was fighting?
When Golovkin was born. When he was 1 week old.
I can remember we was in the studio and we watched one of his fights and he said, I think I'd need a baseball bat to smash it. Something like that. You said something like that.
That was Martin Murray, I think, said that.
No,
I said golf club.
Golf club, he said golf club.
Golf club.
Yeah.
It's more metal, it's harder, it's more sturdier golf club.
Just bends around his scalp.
One of the best British boxing stories, Darren Barker, would you agree?
Without a doubt, yeah. The tearing one, without a doubt. I think we should do a movie on that one. Especially when he went down like Rocky, and then he got up.
Crying. In saying that though, talking about stories, I just watched Glenn McCrory's Sporting Triumphs, and I'm man enough to admit it, I welled up watching it because it was quite similar, you know, with his brother, his different stories, but his brother and whatnot. That was sad. It was really sad, and I'm proud to say I know Glenn. He's a nice geezer. He's got a good story.
Actor now.
Actor, yeah.
Actor.
And he playing himself.
I believe so.
I'm that bad of an actor, I can play myself.
We're here this week, big fight week. Anthony Joshua takes on IBF heavyweight champion Charles Martin. A lot of people have got their opinions. It's like a drill about whether he's taken his fight too early in his career, in his 16th professional fight. The opportunity was there. Martin was calling him out. No brainer for you, Darren, or have you got reservations?
If I'm honest, when I spoke to some of the team and Eddie and that, the opponents they were talking about were just as good as Charles Martin anyway. Yeah. The difference being there's an IBF world title on the line. So it's when that opportunity is put in front of you, it's very hard to turn it down. And I mean, I'm jumping on the bandwagon. I just it'll take some beating. I know he didn't look $1 million against Dillian Whyte, but I think an experience like that will hold him in good stead in the future. And for this fight, he come through a rough patch. Remember, Dillian Whyte can whack, and he took a shot there, Josh. He didn't go down. He stayed up, and he rode the storm. So I fancy he's going to win. But I've heard stories, and I don't know how true this is, that Charles Martin, when he drew that fight, he hasn't lost a round in sparring since. So he's got some good calibre about him. But if I'm deadly honest, I haven't seen enough of him to make judgment. But I just think if I'm a heavyweight and I'm thinking how do you beat Anthony Joshua, it's going to be hard work.
But the fact that obviously in his first defence, I mean, listen, we're not fooled into thinking he's not getting paid an incredible amount of money to come over here. But for his first defence to come over here, hasn't fought out of America to come to England to fight what is regarded as sort of a future star of British boxing. He's got some balls.
He has. And maybe I shouldn't say this, but I see it either, there's 2 reasons why he's done it. He's either thought to myself, I'll get him now, which is probably my best chance of beating him, I'll fight him now, or he's thinking, look, he's a big draw in England, he's a big superstar. It may be sad, but he could be thinking of a big payday, coming to London, fighting our big star, and sort of shit or bust attitude. Come here, he's still going to earn big dough. But Eddie probably won't like me saying this, but I reckon it's one of the 2 options.
We like to think it's possibly his intentions in his first, but like I said, we don't know what goes on behind. A fighter's mentality. Obviously, he wants to be paid, wants to earn money, but listening to him talk, he wants to go on. He wants to unify the division. So
it's probably a combination of the 2, if I'm honest. He's probably thinking, look, I can get him now, and I'm going to get a big payday. It's the time right to fight Anthony Joshua, and I'm going to get paid big money. So if you put the 2 together, it's not so bad.
But ultimately, Saturday night, Alvara's doing a bit of shadow boxing behind us.
He's ready to go, isn't he? 2 tanks.
Am I allowed to buy an interview?
What's up? We're going to give you your own interview. Don't worry, Alvara. But
he's famous now. He's got his.
He wants to get on your one.
He's got his media
got my blue tick
workout.
now,
That is some throw you got going on there, as well.
Yeah, do you know what? Yeah, I actually had a dream one day that that my hair grew. So from there, I woke up. No, honestly, I woke up and I was like, I'm just gonna grow my hair. Since then,
mate.
I think so. I'm like a Tommy Hearns, aren't I?
How big are you going with it?
Yeah, big,
I'm
yeah.
massive. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah.
Proper.
Yeah, really big, all the way out there.
You look like a microphone, don't you?
All right, we'll catch you about your fights with Andy Keats in a little while. So,
Peace out.
peace out.
You better start warming up.
I know, I'm on first.
Oh, he's in the ring in a bit. So, finally, give me a prediction, straight prediction. Early knockout for you?
This is where I'm struggling to actually predict the manner of result. I fancy Anthony Joshua to win. Probably in a similar sort of style to the Dillian White. He might come through a couple of tough patches. It may not look $1 million at times because of Martin's class, but I think ultimately it will probably get to him mid to late stoppage. But okay. I'm not massively confident on that prediction, if I'm honest with you. But I think I fancy AJ to win.
Have the faith.
I've got the faith.
Darren Barker, thanks for talking to IFL TV.
Pleasure, mate.
Cheers, mate.
William Hill sponsors Martin vs Joshua on Sky Sports Box Office.